Alright, welcome back to the Roblox course, and in this lecture we're gonna create checkpoints inside of our Obby. Now this is actually not difficult at all. What we need is one of those spawn locations for each of our stages, basically. So we're just gonna duplicate this first one once again by pressing Control D, and then we're gonna slide this over once again, Control D, and then just for good measure, we're also gonna put one at let's see, there you go. And then we're gonna put also one at the end right here where we would actually win, in theory. There you go. Right. So now let's also make sure I have put these under the resting platforms checkpoints, a new folder here, and then we're gonna rename them appropriately. So this is gonna be spawn 4, this is gonna be spawn 3, and this is gonna be spawn 2. Now, while selecting every one of those, go down here and actually uncheck neutral and also check allow team change on touch. And then we're going to go through and give each of those a color. So we're going to put this one to, let's say, a yellow color. And we're going to put the same color here for the brick, just so that it's nice and distinct. And then this one is going to be, let's say, a green. So let's take this one. This is forest green, and then forest green here as well. There you go. And then on here, we're gonna set the color to lapis. Yes, I like it. And then here also to lapis. This is lapis. No, this is dark blue. This is... Oh no, I can't find lapis anymore. There you go. That's lapis. And then this one, we're gonna set to this red maroon. I like it. There you go. Right. So now we have set the colors here. And now what we need is the team service. And this is something that we have not looked at. We've only seen this while looking at, in a lecture where we looked at the spawn locations. I said there was something about the team service, right? And we can insert the team service, right? By basically going up here, so inside of model, and then going here to advanced, and then saying teams and insert. And then it's going to be down here below the starter player. We're going to have a new teams service down here. And there we actually have to create our 4 teams, so to speak, for these checkpoints. So let's do a new team. We're going to create this team 1, I guess. And this has to be the same color as this color that is specified here. So this has to be maroon in this case. So we can say team color maroon. And this is going to be fine. And that should already be it. And then we're going to copy this to team 2. Let's just duplicate all of them. So this is going to be team 3, and then duplicate one more time, team 4. So this was lapis, exactly, all right. Team 2 is lapis, this was this one. This is forest green, so team 3 is forest green. That was this one, I believe. Yes, it was, and then the last one was the orange here, deep orange. Is this correct? Yes, it is, right. Right, and what is also very important to note, once you have selected all of the teams and they're in there, make sure that auto-assignable is false, otherwise we're going to have real issues once people join, because then they're going to be put on each of the teams separately, basically, and of course we don't want that. And now this should already be it for creating the checkpoints. So let's see if everything worked here. So as you can see, first of all, right now in team 1, up here, and let's see if this works. So if I go, well, first of all, if I die here, we'll just respawn at the start. So this should work fine already, in theory. So let's see, there you go. So we start back here, so that's pretty good. And then let's see if I can actually make it. Now this is, of course, the part that shouldn't be this difficult, he says, hoping he doesn't die. And then once I touch this, bam, now we're in team 2. And if we die here, then what's going to happen is we're going to restart right there before the cannons. And there we go. There we are. Now, let's see if I can do this. I mean... Right, there's one more thing that we're going to need, and that is basically to ensure that people, when they join the game, that they're actually added to Team 1 so that they spawn right here. And for that, we're going to create a new server instead of server script service. It's just going to be a normal script. We're just going to make that, let's say, call it team assignment, something like that. We're going to say game.players and then .player added. So we want the player added event, basically, to connect that to a function. We're going to say here, And to put the, oh, of course, we need the parentheses here and the player as well. So we need to set the player, and then we want to set the team of the player. So that's just going to be, player.team equals game.teams .team1. Right, that's basically what we want to set. So each time a new player connects here, they are going to be assigned to team 1 at the beginning, and that ensures that everyone spawns at the start. Right, that's great. Yeah, and that was basically it for the checkpoints. Like I said, they aren't crazy complicated this time around. Next time we're going to talk about adding a leaderboard and adding a timer in, and also a win condition. So that's what's up in the next lecture. If there are any questions, as always, of course, feel free to ask and I'll be sure to respond. And yeah.